Hi Aquarius, this is your 4-leaf clover spread. Thank you for your viewership. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe and comment below. And thank you for viewing. It means the world to me. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. Let me make sure that you guys are able to see the cards. There. Sorry about that. I had to move the camera earlier. Okay. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for viewing. We're going to do a 4-leaf clover spread, and I'm going to get 4 cards out, and then I will tell you what it means for the 4 cards. But it's about motivation and inspiration. And you know what I'm about, all that higher vibration. Let's see what we can get. So I need 2 more cards for Aquarius. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm an Aquarius too. So hey, my airbenders. Aquarius' rule. Sorry, I love all you guys. All the signs, it doesn't matter, but Aquarius is, of course, my favorite. But it's only because I understand them more. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. So, the first card in this 4-leaf clover is what most inspires hope. And you got what is called the Strength card. Let's see what it says. Depicted here is a vintage starlet, a portrayal of feminine strength and action as she holds the symbolic weight of the world on her shoulders. The 12 suns above her head represent cosmic power and illumination. Her proud and naked form, scantily draped in sheer veil, is surrounded by delicate dragonflies. As creatures of lakes and ponds, dragonflies symbolize the unconscious mind, water, and yin, the female principle of the universe. Great emphasis is often placed on physical strength because it is tangible and easy to measure, whether in the form of prowess, status, or worldly power. Learning to discern the authentic nature of strength is part of our awakening as spiritual beings. The cultivation takes time and effort, and the measure of it might is not always obvious to the outside world. In earthly terms, strength can be developed through willingness to embrace life's lessons, while using them as a means to gain insight and wisdom. As sparks of the divine, however, our ultimate strength lies in our ability to connect and co-create in accordance with divine guidance. This card invites you to evaluate the role strength plays in your life and how it manifests in you. The quality of strength you have directly depends on whether you are aligned to the ego or the higher power. Notice your intentions and what motivates the call for strength. Perhaps you feel a need to prove yourself, or maybe you need to make a wise decision and stand firm. Sometimes life calls us to take a direct route to discover the real nature of strength. Whatever your needs, be open to strength's dynamic energy and use it wisely. In the face of adversity, remember the wonderful words of Philip Brooks, I do not pray for a lighter load, but for a stronger back. And your second card, which is Aries in need of faith at the time, is you got abundance. So you need to have faith in your abundance. Let's see, and get in abundance. Here we see a depiction of Pomona, the Roman goddess of abundance and harvest of the ripe fruits and fields. She is adorned with all manner of wild flowers and forest flora, as if to celebrate the yield of nature's bounty. Butterflies dance around her, representing transformation and a lightness of being. We can all relate to the wonderful feelings of connectedness when abundance bestows herself upon us. It can be felt physically with the harvesting of material success or good health, mentally in fruition of an idea or a dream, emotionally by finding new love, or spiritually through expansion of the soul. This card calls you to reflect on the abundance already in your possession. Be thankful for all you have and be open to receiving more goodness in your life. It may be your turn to enjoy the fruits of your labors and the harvest of hard-earned efforts. Or perhaps you're currently looking for ways to increase the flow of abundance into your life. From a practical perspective, decluttering helps you value what you already have and creates an empty space so more abundance can follow. Forgiveness plays a vital role in decluttering the emotions by releasing the past. We liberate ourselves. Freed from the gravity of weighty karmic effects, we reconnect with the light, abundant flow of unconditional love. How wonderful! Gifting and teething are known ways to increase the flow of prosperity. Now is a favorable time to establish a healthy balance between giving and receiving. In this materialistic age, it is common to mistake the measure of success and worth through the possession of money and status alone. There's nothing wrong with aspiring to have lovely things or to create the security and opportunities that money can buy. However, Western values generally encourage focus solely on the outward physical manifestation of abundance. We can be guided to find a healthy balance by focusing inwardly to discover spiritual riches available to us in every moment. Our divine nature expands far beyond the horizons of material plane alone and has the power to banish fear and create authentic peace regardless of circumstances or status. These are just some of the fruits and bounties to be discovered as we journey home along the highway of life. In whatever form, may abundance and all glory be yours. And for your third card, you got ways in which you could be more open to the exchange of love and connection is perception. So let's see. The familiar image of the stage is often used as a metaphor for the human experience. Iconic masks of comedy and tragedy, ancient symbols of theatrical culture, invoke a spectrum of extreme human emotion. Captured here is a vision of an actress. The red of the curtain, her shoes, and flower in her hair combine to intensify the atmosphere of vitality and passion. She holds a feathered mask in her right hand, and her bold and sweeping pose could be communicating many things. But in the absence of words, the audience is left to interpret the relationship between an actress and mask through the lens of perception. The card highlights the skill of perceptions, which encompass the realm of intuition and extrasensory perception. It is at work while divining with these oracle cards, or indeed any system of divination. While the perception card invites you to be open to gifts, realize that, like the actress, it has equal power to delude as it does to facilitate clear thinking. Residue from past experiences, the roles we currently play, and our desires and goals for the future can all color the way we perceive. By being mindful of these potential influences, we can be free from their limitations. Stand back from the play of life as part of the audience and to not only enjoy a better view, but to gain a better appreciation of the storyline. And for your fourth card, it's how grace manifests into your present circumstances, and you got healing. Depicted here is a vintage medicine woman who is a conduit for all spiritual healing. She wears a link of pearls symbolic of transformation, purity, and humility. 2 bottles on her right and left are labeled with a daffodil and an egg. They represent the awakening of a new life and renewed hope for the future. Light pours through the windows, illuminating the green walls. Green, the nurse of the color spectrum, is the color of balance, rejuvenation, and compassion. The presence of this card invites you to take time and reflect on the energy of healing by allowing its light to shine on any areas in need of renewed wholeness. Attune to the rhythm of your own cycles by heeding signs and observing influences or habits in need of revelation. There are many ways in which you can be proactive about your quality of life and the choices you make. Preventive measures taken now, but be that physical, emotional, or mental, can prevent more challenging problems in the future. For those who feel without hope, countless lives have been healed by the sincere animation of prayer or meditation. As image suggests, the renewing influence of nature can also profoundly reactivate your innate healing mechanisms and lead you back to a wholesome connection to Mother Earth. Any time spent deepening your relationship with the many facets of nature calming aura will be well invested. As the saying goes, heaven helps those who help themselves. But when you feel you can do more, remain optimistic to the old miracle of restorative healing in its many forms. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for your viewership. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.